What's up guys, welcome back. So today's video is based on inspiration from Desi Perkins and I really hope you guys enjoy this smoky eye. Alright, so we are starting off with Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek on a Morphe E27 and that's just going to be our transition shade. I always use this for my transition. I can't even say that word, transition. Okay, now I'm taking Fudge from Anastasia on a Morphe R38 and that's going kind of in the same area that we just placed Beaches and Cream, right above the crease.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight.
And then I'm taking the E27 again from Morphe and just blending out those edges so that everything looks nice. Now I'm taking Sora by Makeup Geek on a Morphe M433 and I'm just adding that right on top of the what did I just put on my lid? Whatever we just placed, I'm putting that on top. Now I'm taking Sienna and Fudge together on a Morphe M506 and I'm just layering these warm brown colors on top of one another so that we get a really nice gradient effect and everything looks nice and blended once we get to the dark black color. Blending things out again with the Morphe E27. No additional product on this brush, just blending things out. Now I'm going to be taking Noir from Anastasia on a Morphe M506. This is the same brush that we were just using to lay down Sienna and Fudge. And I'm just going back and forth between both of my eyes and deepening things up depending on how much product I have on the brush. You really want to start off with a light hand and not so much product right now. I mean, in general, it's always best to go in with a lighter hand because you don't want to add a dark color and have trouble blending it out because you put too much product down. So just start off with a light hand. You can always build up, but it's hard to take away. Now that I have that laid down, I'm going to go ahead and take Colourpop's cream gel liner in the shade Swerve. And I'm going to take that on a Real Techniques definer brush and place that on my lid as close to the lash line as possible because we want the lid space to be as black as possible before we add the black eyeshadow to set it. Any sort of black liner or gel liner will work for this. I'm doing this because the black eyeshadow would definitely not look this pigmented without this black base underneath. So now on a Sigma F70, I'm going back in with that same black eyeshadow and I'm packing that right on top to set the gel liner so that there's no creasing. And now I'm using a Morphe E17 to try and blend out those edges. This does take some time, so just be patient. I know when I was doing it, I thought it would never look good, but it just takes quite the amount of blending. So now I'm using a Morphe M433, still blending, adding some black, and just blending it out. This is the Morphe M506 again. Can you guess what I'm doing? I'm just blending it out again. Still. I'm telling you, it takes a while. So I just keep going back and forth with different brushes and blending. So now I'm going in with Frappe and Sora on a Morphe M433 and blending out those edges where the black meets the brown just to create that gradient effect and make sure there's no harsh lines. There's that Morphe M506. Again, just going back and forth with the colors, adding some black, adding some browns, just making it look good. All right, here we have the Morphe M433. Sure, I'm adding some brown right now, the Sienna and the Fudge, blending things out with the Morphe E27, no additional product on it. Oh, moving on to the face. Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And then we're taking this GLAMGLOW Glow Starter Illuminating Moisturizer. I actually love that stuff now. Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer on my nose. And then I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Sand and my Sonia Kashuk foundation in this shade Vanilla. So I'm mixing those two and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it all out with my beauty blender. Sorry, that all happened so fast, but I said I would update you guys on some of the products from the Play by Sephora box. And I've really been liking that GLAMGLOW product. First of all, it smells amazing, but it doesn't break me out and it just gives your skin this really nice glow. I can't explain it. It's not as glowy as like the Becca Backlight primer, whatever it's called, but it's like just enough. Like if you're oily, I think you could still wear it for sure. Like I'm wearing it under this foundation, these matte foundations, and I still stay matte pretty much the whole day. So I'm really liking it. I think I might buy it. Now I'm going to go in with my concealers. So I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in light neutral and light sand. And then I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer in the shade Light Ivory. And I'm using the Wet n Wild one on top of the Tarte Shape Tape one underneath my eyes just because the light sand shade is really light for me and it's pretty yellow. So I add the Wet n Wild one to add some more pink undertones in there. And then I finally repurchased my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder because I can't live without it. I'm telling you guys, it's so good. So I'm setting my face and I'm baking underneath my eyes, on my chin, my nose, my forehead, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. And then I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer on the Real Techniques blush brush and just bronzing up my skin. I don't want to do anything too heavy on the face just because the eyes are very dramatic. So here I'm just dusting away the setting powder. Contouring my nose using the Milk Chocolate Soleil. Now I'm taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eye Crayon in the shade Black. The name of this eyeliner, I swear, like why do they have to name things with such long names? I don't get it. But this is a really good eyeliner. It stays on your waterline forever. Not even kidding. And no, I didn't purchase it. I think Oh, it came in the birthday set last year for Sephora. So I don't know. I don't know if I would actually spend money to buy it, but it's a really good eyeliner. Look at this face. Why is that the ugliest face ever? Okay, now I'm taking the eyeshadow in Noir again from Anastasia on a small angles brush, and I'm just pushing that into the lash line where we applied the eyeliner. And then on a Morphe E36, I'm going to take Sienna and Fudge by Anastasia and just start smoking out the bottom lash line. Yep, I think you're good. Okay, curling my lashes and using my favorite L'Oreal Voluminous Million Eyes lashes. And then I'm going to put on some lashes, which I didn't show, I'm sorry, but I will have them in the description box for you. And now I just decided I need more bronzer and shape to my face, so I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and adding some more color. And now I'm taking the Becca Cosmetics blush in the shade Amaretto because it's a very like neutral brown shade blush, and adding that to my cheeks. And then we're taking, of course, because I'm still obsessed with this, Forever Young and Glow Getter out of the Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. All right, now that we're all glowy, Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade Toy. And I'm going to lip line with that and sort of fill in my lips a little bit. And then I'm going to be taking the Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Undressed, and I'm going to use that as my lip color today. And that completes the look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. This look is actually really easy to recreate. Desi had a lot of good tips in her video, so I will also link hers below if you want to check hers out. She's awesome. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked it, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week.